Hello and good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing in this fine morning? Is everyone doing okay? Fong, are you doing okay?
Okay.
How about Cole?
I'm doing well too, thank you.
How about Anna? Anna, are you doing okay?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Okay, so it's very glad to hear that everyone is doing fine in this morning. So first of all, thank you so much for taking your time to join this meeting. So in this meeting, we are going to discuss on a project that we can do to increase the general public awareness on artificial intelligence. So Xinghui, can you start off this discussion by giving us the target audience of this project?
Yeah, sure. So in our program, our target audience includes teenagers and young adults aged 15 and above, especially students in secondary school, college, or university. So demographically, they are at age where they are exploring future careers and also shaping the work world. So psychographically, they are often curious, open-minded, and interested in technology, innovations, and the future, which aligns perfectly with our theme of AI. Not only that, they are also active on social media and also digital platforms, which influences how they get the information from the internet. So by considering their needs and goals such as gaining knowledge, inspirations, and current awareness, we can ensure that our activities, campaigns, or exhibitions are engaging, relevant, and also meaningful to them.
I totally agree, Xinghui. I also think that the target audience should be the general public that age around the 15 years and above. This is because this age group consists mostly of secondary school and university students that actively use AI in their education to complete their assignment. Besides that, it also consists of elderly that is most vulnerable to misinformation as they lack the education on AI. So moving on, can Anna give us the problem statement of this project?
Sure. So the problem now is that our society is getting more dependent on AI day by day. And everywhere and everything that we see nowadays is influenced by AI. And it is getting very hard to differentiate between the product of AI with the product of humans. And this is leading to so many consequences, and humans are not even realizing it. And we are losing the ability to think and use our creativity to solve our own problems because we are being too dependent on AI to solve our problems. And if we do not raise awareness on this is going to be very hard in the future because the dependence on AI can lead to the reduction in human creativity, reduction in job opportunities, and also problems in decision making.
Thank you, Anna. That is a very clear problem statement that you have provided. So now each of us will need to provide an idea of a project that we can do to increase the general public awareness on artificial intelligence. So is there anyone that want to provide their idea first?
Okay. So you guys can hear me?
Yeah, can?
Okay, all right. So I will share my idea. So basically, my idea is my AI mirror. So it's an interactive booth where the participant can experience how AI can see them. Like based on a short quiz or their preferences, the AI will generate personalized content like a playlist or a digital self-portrait or even a product recommendation, similar to how platform like Spotify or Instagram suggest things to us. For example, someone who choose calming colors and quiet hobbies might get a peaceful playlist and a soft tone artwork, while someone who prefer high energy activity could get something bold and vibrant. So after seeing their result, they will be invited to reflect on one simple question. The question is, did the AI get me right? So there will be also be a small space for the participant to write or share their thoughts, like were they surprised? Did it feel accurate with the answer, or did it feel a little bit too revealing? And what makes this idea a little bit different is that it's not just learning about AI, it's feeling how AI can profile us. And this makes the issue more real and personal, especially when it comes to thinking about identity, privacy, and how AI shapes our choices. So this is my idea.
Nice idea, Fong. While I agree with your idea, my idea is to have a campaign. So I'm thinking maybe we can invite a special guest from any AI local tech companies, such as EGMO and CASAM, and then ask them to have a talk on how AI is affecting us as humans each and every day. either in good or bad ways. And then I do know that speeches are very boring, so maybe we can make it a bit interactive where we can ask the speaker to pick one of the audiences to share their experiences with AI and also how AI has affected their life. And I think this is very effective because people nowadays they don't realize how much they are dependent towards AI until someone makes them pause and think. So during this session, we can pick one of them and make them reflect back on how dependent they are towards AI. And after this talk, maybe we can have a interaction booth where we can set up reflection board. Uh, People can write down their reflection towards their dependence on AI on the sticky note and paste it on the reflection wall.
Excellent idea, Anna. So I'm going to share about my idea, which is AI of Human exhibition book. So basically, we will sell a book called AI of Human, where the visitors is going to guess if the content is made by AI or made by human. So the book will show pairs of content such as artworks or social media posts or captions. So one is AI generated, another one is made by real person. So the participants is going to vote which is which and then scan a QR code or flip a back to see the correct answer and also a short explanation about the AI tool used. So the participants can join by using their curiosity and also the observation skills. So this proof is more than a game because it gets people to think about their creativity, originality, and how AI is changing the way we see the world. So it also encourages the critical thinking and also awareness about the content we see online. And also it's also engaging, also educational when we include the leaderboards and also hashtag or even social media sharing. So in summary, I think this is not just a game, it's an eye-opener on how close AI is becoming part of our real life.
Basically, that sounds like a very great idea. So now I'm going to present my idea. My idea of a project to raise the public awareness about the impact of artificial intelligence is to organize an online competition or activities that related to the good and bad of the AI. We can do a poster competition with the title Friend or Foe by exploring both the benefits and dangers of AI. Besides that, we can organize an online quiz that let people choose which video is created by people or AI. This is something similar to what Coleman has mentioned just now. And then after that, we can have a physical campaign at the venue to give tips on how to distinguish if that image or video is created by AI or a real person. After that, we will announce the winner of the competition and quizzes and present the prizes on that day as well. So all of us has presented each of our excellent idea. So now we will need to finalize with one idea that we can do for this project. So does anyone have any idea on how can we do that?
Okay, so I have an idea here. So after listening to all your amazing idea, I think we can actually combine all of them into one impactful event. Since each idea from you guys can function as a standalone interactive booth, so why don't we just bring them together under a single campaign team called AI and me? And in that way, we are not just focusing on one angle of AI, but covering multiple aspects of AI. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with this combined approach will be more impactful and cohesive?
I totally agree with you, Fong, and it sounds like a very great idea indeed. Our campaign can be titled AI and Me, and can be designed as a multi-phase awareness initiative that brings together both online and on-site experiences to educate and engage the public on the growing influence of artificial intelligence in everyday life. This event can be begin with an online poster competition, as I mentioned just now, by inviting students, the public to creatively express the positive and negative impacts of AI. This early phase builds anticipation and allows participation to reflect before the physical event has even started.
And on the campaign day, we can start it off with the talk from special speaker. So just now, as I mentioned, we can call any local AI company managers to come and give the speech because they are more experienced in AI field, right? And then we can proceed to the interaction booth where we can place the reflection board and also the posters regarding the impacts of AI in our life.
I think after that we can have our two interactive both. So it's like after the opening session, the participant can move on to explore two interactive both that to aim to deepen the engagement. So the first one is the AI mirror. So this AI mirror is offers a personal experience where the individual can see how AI interpret their identity based on a simple quiz. So after that, the AI will generate tailored content such as playlists, portraits, or short bios. And this can give the participant a chance to reflect on whether the AI really capture who they are. And after that, they can proceed with the second booth, which is AI or human. So this booth presents a fun but thought-provoking challenge. So the visitors that come to this booth can try to guess whether some certain content like artwork, writing, or social media posts. And this all was generated by AI or a real person. And this is designed to spark conversation around topics like creativity, originality, and trust in a digital age. And both of these both are actually hands-on and emotionally engaging. And they will be supported by social media activities such as hashtag, leaderboards, and some small prizes to encourage participation and online sharing from public. And this can add an extra layer of interaction, while this can help us to reach a wider audience beyond the physical event.
And then I think for the final part of our event is we will make an announcement of the winners of the online poster competitions and display selected entries on site, and also invite the visitors to explore additional AI related games and tips on safe digital practices.
I think this is a very good idea indeed. We do this by combining creativity, education, technology, and reflection across multiple formats. So this campaign, AI and me, can become a single cohesive campaign that inform, inspire, and empowers the public to think more critically about the role of AI in our world. So now, since that we have finally finalized the one project that we want to do for this campaign, so now the next problem we are now currently facing is the venue. So now, does anyone of you have any idea on what kind of venue or where is suitable for us to carry out this campaign?
Okay, so I have an idea here, but before that, thank you everyone, and I really like how this campaign is coming together. And since we are combining all the talks and interactive both and exhibition, I think we will need a venue that is spacious, flexible, and easy for people to move around. So I would like to suggest we can use a multi-purpose hall, maybe the university hall like TIBA, or the foyer like DTSN in KTSN. So these places are familiar and have good foot traffic and already come with some basic facilities like sound system, tables, and also lighting system. And most importantly is where students usually gather. And here is some rough layout I can imagine. So at the entrance, we can have our registration booth and maybe a screen showing online poster entries. And in the front stage, we can have our opening talk by our invited speaker. And in the middle area of the hall, we can have our interactive booth like my AI mirror and AI or human booth. And in the back area of the hall, we can have our exhibition booth, digital safety tips, and AI games. So overall, I will feel like the multi-purpose hall can fit our campaign well, especially the DTSM, and it keeps everything in one place and easy for us to manage and accessible for students also. So what do you guys think?
I think, as you suggested just now, DTSM may be a very good venue for this event because since we are opening this event for the public, so I think a lot of people will be attending. So it will be good if we can have it in a spacious area. And also, just now the layout you stated seems nice to me. It will help our event to be more structured and easier for people to explore.
Yeah, I agree with the idea to do an DTSN also because it is spacious and also easy for students to attend.
I also agree that DTSN is a suitable venue for us to carry out this project. So after hearing each of your idea, I have come up with a list of tasks that we are going to do for us to carry out this project. So the first of all is the venue booking, and then secondly is the invitation of the speaker, the poster and reflection wall design, my AI mirror booth, AI or human booth content and setup, online poster contest and quiz management, promotion and social media, and lastly, logistics. So for me, I will take on the role in securing the venue booking. I can coordinate with the school administration to make sure we've got the right space that can fit our booth, our speaker, and our display session. I will make sure that the venue has enough tables and chairs and a strong internet access and power sources for all of our booths. And then I will also assist in the social media and promotion. I will open an official Instagram account for our campaign to promote our online poster competition and quizzes and post any updates related to our campaign. So for the task of poster and reflection wall design, can anyone willing to take on this task?
I will take the part for the speaker invitation. So I will reach out to potential guest speakers, and I think it is best to choose a speaker from any local AI related companies such as EGMO Studio or Kasam, because I think they have deeper knowledge in AI and they can share more. And then I will explain to them the theme and also prepare the talks for them so the event takes place more structurally. And then I will explain, I will also take charge of the designing the poster displays and also the reflection board.
Okay, so thank you, Anna. So how about the task of my AI mirror booth and the online poster contest and quiz management? Is there anyone want to take on these two tasks?
Okay, so I think I will take over that two tasks, which is my AI mirror and also human and me, the interactive booth. So my main responsibility is to take care of these two booth. And the first booth is my AI mirror booth. So this booth is all about personalization and self-reflection. So I will be preparing the quiz that is related to their mood, music taste or personality, and based on their answer I will make sure the AI can generate something tailored just for them, and it could be a playlist, a digital portrait, or even a short bio. And our goal is actually to get people thinking that did the AI really understand me. So to encourage that and make this happen, I will also set up a small reflection space nearby the booth with some sticky notes and cards where the participant can write down how they felt about the AI result, whether they found it is accurate, cool, funny, creepy, or even a little bit off. So beside the both, I also can take care of the online part of our campaign, which is includes AI versus human content quiz and a poster design competition. So we will launch this activity online before our main event to create some early excitement for the public. So I will be handle the poster submission, design the quiz format, and also shortlist the best poster entries to be printed and displayed during our campaign day.
All right, thank you, Fong. So, Xinghui, can you take on the task of the AI or human booth content and setup?
Yeah, sure. So I will be handling the AI or human exhibition book, where I will be in charge of choosing and pairing different types of content, such as digital art, short stories, or social media posts, where one is actually AI generated and another one is human made. So my goal is to make the visitors stop and think that can they really tell the differences between two? And I also will design a simple voting system, maybe choose slips or tokens, and also include the QR codes next to each content so that they can scan and also immediately get the answers along with the brief explanation of the AI to use. So in order to make the booth more engaging, I will also prepare a mini leaderboard, a hashtag sharing board, and also a small prizes or badges to reward participants who score well in this session.
Right, so thank you, Xinghui. And then lastly, for the logistic part, I think for this task, all of us will need to collaborate together as a team to take on this task. So first, we'll need to divide tasks like setting up tables, arranging seating for the talk, and then printing and cutting materials. And then we also need to make sure everything runs smoothly during the event day. And then after that, we also need to help each other during the booth operation to make sure the booth runs smoothly, and then stay back after the event to packing and clean up the event space. Then after that, I think before our main campaign day, we will need to conduct a small test run or rehearsal to ensure that everything runs smoothly and gather feedback from others. Each booth will be tested by a small group of our friends or lecturers to act as our mock participants and then give us their feedback on how does the booth feel and how does the overall process feel. So, all right, that is all for our discussion. Is there any questions that you guys want to ask related to the task given or any other questions that you don't understand?
Sorry, may I know when is our second meeting?
So for our second meeting, we will conduct this meeting after 2 weeks starting from now. 2 weeks starting from now, and this purpose of meeting, we will need to discuss and check on the progression of the task given just now. So does everyone understand clear and have any more questions at all?
No questions for me.
No question for me too.
Right, since there is no more questions, so I will now summarize our discussion for this meeting. So we have finalized a project, which is a campaign called AI and Me to raise the general public awareness about the influence of AI and promote critical thinking by highlighting both its benefits and potential risks. We will combine different kinds of activities together and make into one special campaign at DTSN. So we have finally come to the end of our meeting. And that is all, everyone. Thank you so much for your time for taking part in this meeting. And thank you, everyone, for your contribution. That is the end of our meeting. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Welcome.